Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Rofiat B. So today is a bit of a different video. I've got some different things to try out today. Being that I'm going to try out Nigerian brand. So I've got two bags here. I've got one from Zaran Cosmetics and I've got the other from Zikel Cosmetics. Those are where the two brands that I bought the most from. As you probably already know, because I mentioned in previous video, I was in Nigeria in April. I also bought some makeup from Yanga Beauty, and I also bought some makeup from Beauty by AD. So I've got a few brands there. I'm sure I'll be able to do a full face. If any products that I'm going to be using is not going to be a Nigerian brand, then I'm not going to be mentioning the name. If you have any questions, just put it down in the comment section and I will get back to you. But yeah, I think I should have enough to do a full face, like a proper full face. Like I've got brushes, I've got foundation, I've got highlighters, I've got lip glosses, I've got eyelashes. So I've got like, I should have enough to do a full face, God willing. So without talking too much, we'll just jump right into the video. So first things first, as always, I'm going to be starting with some primer. The primer I've decided to go for is from Zaran Cosmetics. This is the face primer. It says it refines skin texture for flawless velvety smooth finish, helps to reduce the look of pores and line instantly. And it says that it extends foundation wear. I've never worn any of this stuff before, or most of it I should say. I haven't worn most of it before, so most of it would be like a first impression as well. I also bought a face primer from Zikel Cosmetics. I'm going to be applying my primer with a brush. Coming out nicely there. It's like a clear one. It reminds me of like my Lancome primer. Hopefully it works as well. Because that primer, I really like it. It does smooth out your pores. Oh wow. Yep, this primer does do what it says on the tin. My pores are blurred out. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's done a really good job of blurring out my pores. So that's a tick for me. Well done. Don't be surprised if a lot of these products actually perform really well. Nigerian brands are killing it. They're actually really good. I'm not mad at them at all. This primer looks... So because I've gone in with a Zaran Cosmetics primer, it's only right that I go in with a Zaran Cosmetics foundation as well, because chances are they will work well together. So this is the Zaran Healthy Glow Foundation. It says this is Pure Perfection and it's oil control. The shade I chose then was Matte FZ10. Now I'm not sure if it's still gonna be my shade, because when I bought this I was slightly darker because I'd been in Nigeria for a few days, so I was slightly tanned. I hope it still works. So now I've taken it out of the packaging. It looks like this. I'm just gonna give it a little shake. So this is brand new. This will be my first real impression of the foundation using it myself. And what I'm going to do, because I'm using a Zaran Cosmetics foundation, it's only right that I go in with a Zaran Cosmetics brush. This is the Ultimate Face Brush. It's a nice fluffy brush. It feels really good on the skin. I have never used it. This would be my first time actually using it, but they used it on me when I went into a store and it felt really good, so I bought it. I'm just gonna squeeze it. Oh, foundation straight away. So we've got some foundation straight away. Water isn't coming out. I've had this since April, and obviously it hasn't separated, but I've just been shaking it. That might be why. But usually a lot of foundations, they tend to squirt out some water first. I'm just going to put some on my skin. Looks a bit light, but I'm not too discouraged. Or maybe I've gotten darker since I got back from Niger. That would be really weird. But I think it oxidizes. As far back as I remember. I'm not sure anymore. I'm just going to put this on. Oh, I think she matched my neck. I don't remember, to be honest. I'm just going to put this on. I'm just going to blend this out using the brush. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, first of all, this foundation is super thick. Oh, damn it. It's looking very light. A lot lighter than I remember. What the hell? Why does it look like this? Obviously, this is the wrong shade. Ooh, child, it is not going to work. No, it's a no from me. I have to wipe this off and start again. I can't. I actually can't. No. I'll be right back, guys. Hey guys, so I'm back. I've had to go wash my face, moisturize my face again. I'm going to start back with applying the face primer. Honestly guys, I'm not sure what happened there because I was shade matched in store. The only potential explanation I have for what just happened is that maybe the person gave me the wrong shade when they packed it, because when I went they actually didn't let me touch anything. Just told them what I would like and they applied the testers for me, and I just told them the stuff that I liked. So I don't know, maybe in the process of actually packing the stuff they gave me the wrong shade. So guys, what I'm going to be doing is going in with my Hega and Esther Photo Perfect foundation. This also has a matte finish and SPF 20, and this is the shade Mango. So this one certainly looks a lot better. I'm going to be using this Yanga Beauty brush to apply the foundation. I've used this foundation before. I did love it when I used it. The only reason that I don't reach for it much is because of the smell of it. I'm not a fan of that. But the foundation itself looks good. The coverage is not great, and also this foundation it oxidizes. So I'm not a stranger to Hega and Esther. I've been using their products for a long time. I've used their products multiple times on my channel. I especially love their highlighter or their highlighting palette, which is what I'm going to be using today. Okay, so we got past the first stage. Foundation looks really good, skin looks really good. What do you guys think so far? I think so far so good. I'm now going to move on to the next thing, which is concealer. I've got the Zickel Cosmetics concealer set. This is the set Honey. It says that it's high definition, lightweight, waterproof and full coverage. So it's got 3 shades there. One of them is quite light. Obviously that's the lightest one. It's the second lightest one, and this is like 2 shades lighter than me. So I'm going to use these 2 today. So I'm going to use shade Honey and Neutral. Okay, so it comes with like a brush tip, not too bad. I'm just gonna put that on. Feels nice. I don't know if it's gonna be full coverage. It feels quite light on the skin, like watery. I'm just gonna do what I usually do with my concealer. It's a bit difficult to control the brushes. The brush moves quite a lot, so it's a bit hard to control. You would have to be applying this on someone else to get really good control of this, I think. The brush is already coming apart, so don't know what to make of that. It's a bit annoying. I don't like the applicator at all. Now that that's dried down a little bit, I'm just going to do the blending with this OPV Beauty blending sponge. Okay. First impression, coverage is not bad. It's not as good as my as the one. It's not as good as my XX Revolution concealer, definitely not. But you know what, it's not too bad. I'd say medium coverage at best. I definitely need a few layers of concealer to get my desired results. The shade is great. I love the undertone. It looks super good on me. So I'm going to now go in with the shade Neutral under my eyes only. I think I'm gonna go in with this creamy ivory one as well. Well, by the way, guys, I have no preconceived ideas of this makeup brands. I just saw them on Instagram. I saw some makeup artists using them in like their videos, their reels and stuff, and I decided to give them a try. And so far, the only brand that I was already familiar with is Hega and Esther, and I attended an event I think 2 years ago now, where I met the brand owner of Hega and Esther, and she was lovely. Yeah, I'm definitely happier with that concealer now. I don't think it's bad at all. I think you just need to blend straight away when you apply it. So don't bother letting it dry down, just blend in straight away. As usual, I'm going to go in with my foundation brush again to blend the edges. So same as usual, I'm going to go in with some pressed powder underneath my eyes first. Okay, and for this I'm using the Hega and Esther powder. This is not new to my channel, by the way, because I've used it before in some of my videos. Now that that's all done, I'm going to go in with some bronzer. So the bronzer that I'm using today is actually a pressed powder as well. I've also used this before on my channel. This is the Hega and Esther same powder. This is the Photo Perfect pressed powder in the shade HW37. So nice and pigmented. So now moving on to one of the most exciting parts that I've been waiting for quite a while now, is the setting powder. So this setting powder is from Beauty by AD. This is the loose setting powder in the shade Amber. So here's what the packaging looks like. I really like the packaging. It's nice and very, I want to say, ergonomical. Because it's nice and round, it fits in your palm, and you know, yeah. So it's nice and yellow. I do like it. I hope it works well with my skin tone. I think it will. It kind of reminds me of my Makeup Revolution setting powder, the shade of it. Not bad. Does it feel as good as my Chanel setting powder? No, but then I didn't pay Chanel money for this setting powder, so there's that. So that's that for now. So the next thing I'm obviously going to go in with now at this stage is my eyeshadow. The two eyeshadow palettes I have are both from Zikel Cosmetics. They're the only brand that I bought eyeshadow palettes from. So the first one is the Femelox Multifaceted palette. So that looks like this. And the other one is Lydia Stanley palette. Lydia Stanley, I think, is a Nigerian influencer, makeup artist person. Isn't it so gorgeous, this palette? I love it. And I've used it before. I used it when I was in Niger. I used this shade and I absolutely loved it. And the other one, the Femelox palette, looks something like this. So for the first step, I think I'm going to go for the shade Fever. So the one just below here. Nice and pigmented. I like it straight away. It's still using the shade Fever. So just deepening that up a little bit. Slipping it out slightly up towards my brow bone. So I'm going to do one eye first, and then I'm going to do the other eye off camera. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with the shade Injidika, so this one over here. So keeping it with this palette, I'm gonna go in with the shade Uzo. Okay, this is not coming out pink as I thought it would. It looks like a very light pink, but it's actually coming out as like a champagne goldish type color that I'm not really loving right now. Maybe I should use my fingers and see if that makes a difference. Oh, that makes a difference. So the pigmentation, not the color though. Oh, there's a shade here called Ope. Oh, that's my name. That's nice. It's a, but I'm not gonna go in with that. It's purple. I'm gonna go in with the shade Layefa. Oh, Layefa Beauty. Oh, okay. I think I just messed it up. Then expect the pigment to come out like that, shouting. But that's nice. Just put some of the shadow on my hand, so dabbed it off. So dabbed it up on my hand. So I just did that a little bit, and some of the color came off. So just to dampen that down a bit and blend it in. Okay, so I've now done the other eye off camera. Definitely better to go in with that eyeshadow color with my fingers right from the start. The next thing I'm going to be going in with is eyeliner. This is from Yanga Beauty. I'm going to be going in with this Yanga Beauty liquid eyeliner in Carbon Black. So it's a felt tip liner. Okay, hopefully all goes well. Eyeliner was really good. I'm just gonna do the other eye off camera and I'll be right back. Now that eyeliner is on both sides, I'm just gonna go in with some mascara. This is also from Yanga Beauty. This is a Eye Tension Length and Volume Mascara, and it looks like this. Okay, I like the brush. It's quite thick, but not too thick. But let's see what it does. Because I've had these for so long as well, I don't know if I'm getting the best quality out of them. Probably not. But this is not doing too bad. But then I'm not crazy about mascara anyway. It does what it does. Coats my eyelashes black. Fine. At this point, I'm going to now take off the setting powder. Wish me luck, guys. I am very nervous, mainly because I haven't used the setting powder before and I've been baking with it. What I'm going to do is go in with the Zaron Cosmetics powder brush. So the face powder I'm going to use is my Zaron Cosmetics mattifying powder. I've used this several times on my channel. I've been using it since I bought it. It's amazing. That powder is flawless. What? That is a really good setting powder. As I said in my last video, my brows are usually the last thing I do now, so don't be too surprised that I'm going in last with my brows. Usually I do them before I dust off the setting powder, but I actually completely forgot. I was so excited to dust off the setting powder that I forgot my brows. The eyebrow pencil that I'm going in with is by Beauty by AD. This is the Browser. Just browse it, baddie. Says it's waterproof and long lasting. It doesn't have a shade name on it. I'm guessing she just has one universal one, like Beauty Line by DD. So the pencil looks like this, nice and thin. So it looks like this, and it's got the brush side as well, and the brush looks something like this. Okay, First thing I'm going to do is brush my brow hairs up. Like so. Nice and easy. What I'm actually going to do today is to go in with some eyelash glue to set my brows. I'm going to do that off camera because it's not a Nigerian brand, and I'll be right back. So I'm just going to go outline my brows with this. I'm gonna go back in with the brush that I used to apply the first shade of my eyeshadow and just blend that out right at the top there. Now, because I don't have a blush, I'm going to be using the shade Too Hot to Handle from the Femlux Multifaceted palette as my blush. So this shade right here. Very nice and rosy. This eyeshadow palette is very pigmented. I'm probably going to have to put some powder on top of that to blend it out. So I'm just going to grab my powder brush and blend that in. At this point, I'm going to spray my face. I will be using the Zikel Sealed Makeup Fixing Spray. This says long lasting, long wear, sheer heavy, fade resistant, humidity protection for 24-hour long wear and hydration. Now, I'm a bit scared of using this because so I'm going to go in with some hydration first, then I'm going to set my face with this. So I've gone in with some hydrating spray, so now I'm going to go in with this bad boy. I think when it says sealed, it means sealed. I do use another product of Zikel's called it's like a sweat block type product, and boy, that doesn't move, and I think this is probably going to do the same. So I had to hydrate my face first, take away the powdery look, and then put this on top. It comes clear, but I guess all fixing sprays come clear. Comes in this little bottle. It says sealed makeup fixing spray. It says all the other things that it says on the pack. This spray has got some fragrance in it. I'm not a big fan of fragrance in makeup, but it smells really good. It smells like almost like perfume, but a weaker version. It kind of stings my face. Fragrance product sting for me when I put it on my face, especially if it's a fixing spray like this. If there's fragrance in it, it stings, and at the moment my face is stinging a bit, so I won't be using this again. So now that that's dried down a bit, I'm just going to finish the rest of my makeup. I'm going in with some gel liner from Yanga Beauty. This is Attitude Smooth Gel Liner in the shade 01. I like that. It's nice and pigmented. I love it. So what I'm gonna do next is going with some eyelashes. This is from Lorena Beauty. This is a UK based Nigerian UK based brand. The owner, the CEO of Lorena Beauty is Nigerian. So I'm going to be using these eyelashes today. This is the style Patron. I'm just gonna go and put those on off camera and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so eyelashes are on. The next step is for us to go in with some highlighter. What I'm going to use is the Hega and Esther highlighter palette. This is called Flash Pan. Again, I've used this before on my channel. I'm just gonna go for the shade Beam and Showtime. So I'm gonna use these two shades, and this is very pigmented. So straight away it's matte. So I'm gonna go in with lip liner from Zaran Cosmetics. This is the shade Easy 05 Cappuccino. Guys, this is the finished look. What do you guys think? I'm just gonna go and change into my clothes and I will be right back. So this is the finished look. I'm quite happy with it. It finally came together in the end. Quite happy with how it turned out. I have not too many complaints actually with the products. I thought they were all great, except for the first foundation that I put on, which was the wrong match for me, but of course that's nobody's fault. I don't know what happened there because I was color matched in the store and we decided on a shade. Maybe they gave me the wrong one, and maybe I've gotten darker since summer. I really don't know. I don't know. I can't say what happened there. But the rest of the products worked fine. The Hega and Esther foundation I've kind of fallen in love with now. I don't remember liking it, but I think that it's not actually so bad. I think it actually has done really well. I think my face looks really good. The concealer sits beautifully. The concealer I find to be medium coverage, so it's not full coverage, but you can certainly build it up. The highlighter I've always loved. The pressed powder that I use as a bronzer I've always loved. The lip gloss that I put on top, it took a few goes for me to get glossy lips, so it was like dip back, dip back, dip back. Overall, I enjoyed filming this video. There was some oopsies. I think the blush was very pigmented that I used from the eyeshadow palette. The eyeshadow palettes were so pigmented, they're so beautiful. I've used both of them before. Thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I hope you like the finished look. I sure do. More videos to come, inshallah. If you have liked this video, please don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. That would go a really long way in helping me. If there are any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section, and please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would appreciate that so much, and hopefully we shall meet again in my next video. Take care. Bye.